Ripple just partnered with a trillion-dollar industry, and most of the crypto market still hasn't noticed. But if you've been paying attention, you'll see exactly why this is the most powerful setup XRP has had in years. While retail investors chase meme coins and hype-driven projects, Ripple has been laying the foundation for a financial revolution, and XRP is at the center of it. With central banks, global payment corridors, and cross-border partnerships quietly locking in, XRP may be on the brink of not just a comeback, but a total transformation in how money moves around the world. And yes, the charts are saying it too. 50 XRP by 2025 is not just some wild prediction. It's a growing possibility. In this video, we'll break down Ripple's most powerful partnerships, show you what they're building with central banks, explore how Tranglo is fueling XRP adoption across Asia, and tackle the Amazon and Swift rumors head-on. We'll also share what experts are saying about XRP's price trajectory. And trust me, you're going to want to see the data. Let's start with the central banks. Ripple has strategically inserted itself into the global push for central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. These are digital versions of national currencies fully regulated and backed by governments. And Ripple has become the go-to infrastructure partner for several of these initiatives. In Brazil, Ripple is working with local financial authorities to pilot a CBDC program. And that's no small market. We're talking about the largest economy in Latin America. In Japan, the collaboration between Ripple and SBI Holdings has already made waves in the financial sector. SBI isn't just a minor fintech company. It's one of the largest financial services groups in Japan. Their partnership with Ripple extends across multiple platforms, including security settlement, payment processing, and yes, central bank infrastructure. Bhutan and Palau are also on board, using Ripple's XRP-PL to test digital currencies in their national systems. These aren't vague partnerships or future roadmaps. These are live pilots, backed by governments running on Ripple's technology. Now, let's talk about what's happening in Asia, specifically with Tranglo. Tranglo is a cross-border payment hub that serves a significant portion of Southeast Asia. And in recent quarters alone, they've processed over $500 million using XRP through Ripple's on-demand liquidity solution. Think about that. Hundreds of millions of dollars are already flowing through Ripple's systems in markets like the Philippines, Indonesia, and Malaysia, some of the fastest-growing remittance corridors in the world. Traditional banking systems in these regions are often slow, expensive, and inaccessible for the unbanked. Ripple and Tranglo are solving that with speed, cost efficiency, and blockchain-backed transparency. And the most important part, every one of those transactions strengthens the utility, demand, and liquidity of XRP. But here's where things get really explosive. There are strong, persistent rumors that Amazon is exploring blockchain solutions for its global supply chain and payment infrastructure. Amazon processes billions in transactions each year across dozens of countries with international vendors, logistics providers, and buyers involved. There's a growing need for fast, reliable cross-border payments, and Ripple is tailor-made for that purpose. It's scalable, regulated, enterprise-ready, and backed by real-world use cases. Speculation is mounting that Amazon could test Ripple's infrastructure, especially after their previous blockchain patents reference token-based transaction models. Nothing has been confirmed, but insiders say talks have happened. And then there's Swift. That's right, the global interbank financial telecommunications network that facilitates over $5 trillion in daily transactions. While Ripple and Swift have long been seen as competitors, the landscape is changing. Several European banks have tried Swift and Ripple integrations. A collaboration could streamline messaging and liquidity management in ways that would elevate XRP's utility on a global level. As Bankless put it, XRP is the only crypto with real banking allies. While most projects are fighting for listings and hype, Ripple has spent the last decade building bridges with banks, governments, and payment providers. This isn't a case of if XRP will be adopted. It's a case of how fast that adoption will scale once the final regulatory clouds clear. And speaking of regulation, with the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit nearing its end, the timing couldn't be better. Once XRP gets relisted on U.S. exchanges like Coinbase and Kraken, the door will open for institutional money to flood in. According to legal experts like John Dion, the case was always weak. And with each court development, Ripple's position grows stronger. If a settlement or outright win occurs, institutions will no longer hesitate. They'll buy, they'll build. And that liquidity, combined with Ripple's massive global infrastructure, could drive XRP prices to new highs. So, let's talk about those price predictions. Analysts who track long-term technicals are pointing to a bullish megaphone pattern forming on XRP's multi-year chart. According to one forecast by @CryptoAssetsGuy, XRP is poised to break resistance in mid-2024 and could enter a parabolic rise into 2025, potentially reaching $50 per token. That may sound bold, but remember this. XRP reached $3.84 in 2017 with no institutional support, no CBDC pilots, no Trianglo partnership, no Amazon speculation, and no regulatory clarity. Today, all of those things are lining up. The $50 prediction is based not on hype, but on adoption curves, volume growth, and the sheer size of Ripple's partner network. Let's also not forget the whales. Over the last 90 days, whales have accumulated more than $1.8 billion worth of XRP, according to on-chain data. That's not retail trading. That's long-term positioning by players who expect XRP to be a central asset in the future of global finance. You don't buy $1 billion worth of XRP unless you know something, unless you're preparing for something. So, what does it all mean? Ripple's secret weapon isn't a new feature or flashy update. It's the strategic foundation they've built with governments, banks, and global infrastructure providers. They're playing the long game. And now, as the legal fog starts to clear and the pieces fall into place, we're getting a glimpse of what's coming next. Here's the bottom line. Ripple is no longer just a tech company. It's becoming the backbone of the next financial system, and XRP is its engine. If current adoption trends continue, and if Ripple secures just a few more high-profile partnerships, we may look back at 50 cents or $1 XRP the same way we look at early Bitcoin prices. A missed opportunity. Don't say you weren't warned. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you bullish on Ripple's partnerships? Do you believe in the $50 price target by 2025? And what do you think about Amazon or Swift integrating Ripplet? Drop your predictions below. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more deep dives, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. XRP's moment is coming, and if you're paying attention, it might just change your financial future.